what's going on? F1 here. Welcome back to Skyrim Gates to Soverngarde. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had managed to get into the College of Winterhold, and we did some basic quests in order for us to advance through our learning. At least long enough till we got to Sarthaal. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be heading to Sarthaal, because there is a particular amulet that I'd like to get my hands on that will help us immensely, even if it is at the cost of getting more mana regen. But the reduction is going to be more important in general because we need to continue that stacking buff in order for us to cast infinite magical, infinite induction on our casting of spells, which will overall help us in the long term. But I digress. Without further ado, let's just get into things and see what happens. So as you're probably aware already, when it comes to enchanting, we need a lot of reduction when it comes to destruction schools, which is inevitable. I mean, we try our best. There's two ways we can go about getting stronger, though. The first is we either reduce our costs of magic, so we can actually cast Destruction School magic with ease, or we make it so the spell doesn't cost anything. As of right now, our reduction should be around 70 or something.
Don't let it get you
Let me actually check magic, because that actually matters quite a bit. So we've got some Fortify Alteration, got some Fortify Armor ratings, Magic Regeneration, even got Unarmed to boot. But we do have the Mage Stone, which increases Magicka by 50,
Eleanor,
and your spells and... Could you be quiet? Good golly, okay. Let's actually get out of here before I explain a little bit.
You think they have private tutors?
Alright, we're heading to the Hall of Elements. That, at the very least, is a bit quieter, I do believe. We'll just hop down here. Alright. So if we go into our magic pool here, we've got the Mage Stone. Our Magicka is increased by 50%, or 50 rather, and our spell enchantments cost 10% less. So this is a 10% reduction. Because we are of Dark Elf ancestry, we get fire resistance, and we also get an additional reduction of 10%. So that's 20% reduction there. Because we are a Lichdom Seeker, once we do become a Lich, we will get magic of 150, so that's good. Carry weight is not that really concerning. So we've currently got a 20% reduction among Passive Wisdom and Red Mountain's Wisdom. Because we're an apprentice, we get a 72-hour boon. That's not really as important. And I do believe if we go into skills here, and we go specifically into destruction, our current magic is 25% less when it comes to elementalists specifically. We also get an additional 25% less magicka cost when using destruction spells. So it's currently at a 50% reduction if we're dual casting specifically, which means that we are doing with a 70% reduction. It's not that amazing, to be honest, but it is doing quite well for us. So if we are able to get to 50 destruction magicka, or 50 destruction, we will have a reduction of at least 95% currently, and that's not including items specifically, because I do believe we have also an additional reduction somewhere. No, we don't actually. Never mind. If we want, we have to make that, and I do believe we have the ability to make it. It's just a matter of getting it done. So we go to our Arcane Enchanter, and if I check the enchantment types, we can fortify our destruction cost if we get something. We just need to decide what we want to disenchant and enchant for that occasion. So, what have we got equipped that we can actually disenchant here? First I need to figure out what can be used enchant-wise here. Okay, so we can do it on our chest piece or helm, it seems. So if we can get either of those, we should be fine.
Fire magic? Yes, sir.
Okay, I think we sacrificed Steel-Horned Helm here. Yes, it will reduce our armor rating, but we will get more out of it, I think. So, in order for us to get the full benefits of that, we are going to need to procure a soul gem of high value.
So, you wish to master the arcane art?
Alright, we will sell the Grey Mage robes. We've got a whole bunch of potions that we could sell. We'll go by value here. There we go.
Magic. It's as rewarding as it is dangerous.
We'll sell these. We don't really need the college boots, so we'll sell those. Really, we only need the chef tunic, as the chef hat isn't going to be that great, but I will still keep it all the same. Got a whole bunch of ingredients to boot, so that's fine.
I like it here. It's
Got a
fun
flame
most of
cloak, we got
the
summon
hard work.
skeleton minion. Museum pamphlet. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Alright, we need... Take that off your hands. But we still do need something. We need a soul gem of absurd quality. Could take some of these, though. These gratis potions will be restocked twice a week. They are intended for use during practice. Please do not hoard them to yourselves. I'm just gonna casually take all of them. Doo-doo-doo. Take that toolkit, because I have no idea whether it'll be useful or not. Take some candlesticks, because those could go for quite a bit. Alright. Don't need those weights or flagons. Now, if I'm correct, we can go see literally anybody here, and we should be good. No. Okay, so we need to go up a floor into the library now. The Arcanium, as it is called. Because we do need a Grand Soul Gem for this. If only to make our destruction spells even cheaper. Getting them cheaper is ideal in this instance. We will,
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
What do you got for
Illusion.
sale? You're an
Spells and
illusionist, so
incantations
it's
for
not
those with the
exactly the
talent to
best
cast them.
for us, but considering we're looking for a Grand Soul Gem, which is, oof, that's a cost. We could get the raw Grand Soul Gems, but I think it's better if we just go for a greater. Do we have the pricing to actually get that? Yes, Yezra's Necklace. Restoration spells last 25% longer. Not bad. Yeah, we've got common soul gems. I guess we could just stick with the common and go from there. Oh, hello, Feralda.
Mirabelle does a fine job. Spells and incantations for those with the talent
What
to
sort of
cast
robes do
them.
you have? Because that could actually just save us a whole lot of trouble. Okay, so Apprentice Robes of Destruction cost nearly 3,000.
I'm sorry.
Novice Destruction spells cost 25% less. If we had that, that'd be really nice. It would at least give us what robes we actually need. Yeah, let's sell our current robes and get those instead. We don't really need the alteration. But we should sell something to make up the cost, huh?
Wolf breath.
Get out of my face. Can I help
Yeah, we
you?
don't need the lesser... No, it's fine.
As for
We'll worry about
All
the
right, then.
getting that robe set later, because we don't really need those yet. I'm more concerned with other things. Okay. We're gonna mark pugilist. Yeah, no. We could disenchant Gizra's necklace, though, I suppose. Yeah, we'll avoid it for now. Alright, let's just disenchant our helm. It's fine. Right now, it's less concerned about armor as it is we just need to, we seriously need to upgrade our helm more than anything. Steelhorned helm. Destruction cost, that's 6%. We can just,
I like
use it
this.
as a means of leveling,
Feel
so that
different
is also an option.
More myself.
Okay. Alright, reduce reduction of destruction. There we go. And I guess I could enchant some other things. Orcish dagger. There we go. Alright, we'll worry about cost for other things later. For now, I'm more so concerned about just getting some souls now. And the best way to get that is to get a spell that would allow me to get a whole bunch of magic.
There are few places.
Alright,
spells and
you're the
incantations for
conjuration
those
guy, I
with the
believe,
talent to
right?
Cast them.
I would just
Perfect,
like to
okay.
remind everyone once again that restoration is indeed a valid school of magic. It is absolutely worthy of research.
Oh, here we go.
Despite many of the
Spectral
notes I've
Saber
written on
Cat.
my bed
That's a fun spell.
and my desk.
But no, we need Soul Harvest here. This is probably the most important book that we're gonna get. So we're gonna grab this. Soul Harvest is basically the advanced form of Soul Trap. But instead of triggering on somebody specific, it actually triggers on different targets. So now we're going to take the time to study here, and then we'll go to Sarthaal, in where we'll get another reduction to our magic, which is going to be nice. Alright, we've learned how to conjure skeletal minions. It's time to learn how to cast Flame Cloak.
They are counted above
Nice.
every bit as much as candlelight or invisibility. But more importantly, wards have saved lives.
And from here, I guess we'll just put this helmet on, because that's going to reduce our magic cost quite a bit. And finally, Soul Harvest.
So as to avoid physical harm.
Now, of course, if we don't dual cast, we will not get the full benefits of the reduction that we're getting from magic, when it comes to destruction spells, that is. But still, we've now got Soul Harvest, and now we can actually keep going. Because if we dual cast it, then we're not suffering as big a penalty compared to most things. Alright, we are going to make our way over to Sarthaal. So we're going to place a marker there. And if I am correct... Yep. Our magicka is being reduced significantly. Not by a complete amount, but it's still pretty significant. In fact, if I check magic here, let's go into destruction here, and let's see. The cost is currently 19. So if we can reduce it further, that would be even better.
Probably won't clear across the city in a few minutes.
Alas, I'm not too concerned. We'll be able to make it through without too much issue. But for now, we go to Sarthaal. That'll give us yet another reduction to the costs. And I'm hoping it reduces even further as a result of this.
Great collapse.
Because otherwise, I'll realize that, hey, it might not work that way. But anyways, we go up. And I guess we exit through here? Alright, ancestral... I guess I can conjure a spectral steed here. Alright. Off we go. Let's do a prayer. Mana pot. Hey. Easy peasy. What happened to the bug? Oh, did I launch it because of my spell? Yeah, no, I did. Frostbite venom. I'll grab them because they're useful, but we don't necessarily need them. But they're nice to have. Magic, isn't it? They'll be handy, at the very least, that's for certain. Alright, let's save here. This will be a new save for us. Are these enemies?
Good evening.
No, they're not. Who are these guys?
Well, hello.
Hello. Are these people trying to become college students, or are they actually college students? I don't know. I've not been here, so I guess this is a new area as part of the mod pack. Oh, I missed out on the hanging moss. Can't really miss out on ingredients. They're very useful to us. Alright, we'll take the cheese wheels. Those will be handy. Worker loaf goes hard. We'll grab that. We don't need this cheese wheel. Sword, some ancient Nord arrows, tongs. Oh, this burial urn has something.
Oh, sorry.
Nice amethyst. War axes. Frost resistance pots. Mead, pickaxes. Bottles. A bit of an anvil here, but nothing that's interactable.
What a view.
Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Just a few individuals just researching, I guess. Strong box has some septums. That's a lot of uncommon taste. Or it's just a cluster of books that we can't read. We'll take this, I guess. Take the lavender. What's in the end table? Nothing. Okay. And this one's closed, so you can't get through it. Which is expected.
And what might you need?
Okay, so there is a enchanting table here, so that's fun. I guess this entire area is basically just Sarthaal. Thank you for the follow, Synth. Much appreciated. Yeah, no, this area's just been overhauled to be a proper excavation site. Okay, I can work with this. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to take those foot wraps, so I'll just quickly put those away.
First city in Skyrim. Didn't end well.
Potion bottle. Don't really need the torch. Take the glass. The glass is always going to be useful. Okay, got some pickaxes, which can be useful for mining, I suppose. If there is anything to mine here, that is. I don't think there is, though, but, you know, never know.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, just exploring.
Lord, sure. Freezing.
Okay, let's drop down here.
What now?
Okay, got Draugr here. Ancient Nordic coins can go for quite a profit if done right. We'll have to make sure we stockpile those because we could get quite a bit of funding from them. Oh, so you can go down here, though.
This better be good.
And I guess we go here.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Right. Wait for everyone to go through, and then we go in ourselves. Sarthaal excavation, here we go.
As some of you may know, Sarthaal was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthaal. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization, a magic age. Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured. Well, are there any questions before we begin?
Alright, what's so important about this place?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Alright, so what are we looking for?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
Alright. What have you got for sale
Spells
first?
and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
We don't really have much in the way of costs here that we can actually cover, so I guess we'll just sell the books that we've learned from. And I don't have any more questions. What do you want me to do?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see.
Sounds good.
What shall we have the rest of you do? Berliner, my dear, why don't you search for warding magic? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact
Alright,
with
we'll
them.
take those.
Onward.
And we're just gonna peruse the area, because you never know. There might be a few things here.
Alive or undead?
Such as iron ore. Never a bad thing to get.
What shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? For any amount of tampering with the tombs. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
Alright, let's begin exploration. Oh, hello. Iron ore is always nice.
Hear that?
We can use this eventually to make some iron daggers for enchanting. Because I do believe the enchanting for certain things are going to go pretty hard. If that orcish dagger wasn't a hint on what we can sell, put simply.
Did you know the torches in these tombs stay lit by the Draugr inside? They serve their priests, undead caretakers of their own resting places.
There we go, got it.
I used to go on treasure hunts with the children back in River. There, we had to use our imaginations. Here, not so much.
Okay. Blisterwort, skull, leather strips, a ruined book.
Quietly.
Can't get through there. We'll just drop down here. Okay, barrel here has a salt pile, and I think I saw a potion. Oh god, what have I done? Oh no. Okay, almost. There we go, got it. That was close. I almost got locked in. That would have been a pain. The woes of dealing with certain areas, huh? That parkour area is... that parkour ability is quite
I'm not
the
seeing
nuisance.
signs of any warding magics at all. Either they're not here, or they were removed long ago.
Okay. What's up here? We got gold. Ooh. Let's actually just get our pickaxe out, because it seems hard to target. Oh, sorry. Alright. Just carefully mark our way over here, grab quicksilver. Wolf pelt's always nice. Quicksilver, malachite. Sarthaal excavation chest key.
Can you imagine what it was like living here so long ago? The first men in Tamriel. Here.
Alright, well, let's continue on our merry way then. Got the excavation chest key, whatever that does. Those leather strips.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
Yeah, sure. Hello.
It's going to take forever to sift through all this.
Tolfdir sent me to help you.
What? Ah, yes. You. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Now, before we do continue, we're actually going to mark this here. So, exploring here, you can actually grab some enchanted rings that actually give you a boost to health. So, each one is very important, very useful. And they give you quite a bit of gold for grabbing them, so it's never a bad thing to grab the rings. It's just a raw boost. Alright, and now we get the most important amulet of the lot, the Sarthaal amulet.
A living history found the Draugr. That reminds me
And
of my old
we are
boss.
going to wear
Not
this
dead, but
instead of,
happy.
well, maybe. It might have changed since last we checked. Ooh, these rings look good. Where is it? The Sarthaal amulet. Here we go. Oh, so it's changed. Okay. So it doesn't actually give you a, it doesn't give you a reduction to your magic. Instead, it gives a firebite spell.
What was that racket? Is everything all right?
I'm trapped in here.
How in the world did that happen?
I pulled an amulet off the wall.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Maybe. So we'll temporarily wear this.
See that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet.
Deal 10 fire damage. Targets on fire take extra damage over time. So Fire Bite is a new form of spell, but we're not going to be using the Sarthaal amulet, so there's no point in using it. As much as I wanted to use it and get that 3% permanent reduction to all spells, just ain't that good. Oh well. Beyond that point, we've got 3 enchanted rings. We'd have to sack the Ring of the Minor Pugilist in order for it to be beneficial, but alas. It is 20% health, but honest, or 20 extra health rather, but it isn't that good. Take the Apothecary Satchel. Ooh, a Daedra Heart. Nice.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Couldn't tell you. Oh. Hello.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
Alright.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
What sort of ghost or apparition appeared? Spoke to me.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It said something about danger ahead. The Psijic Order.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
What's the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Thane. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
Alright, why is the Psijic Order contacting me?
I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Thane disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy.
Alright, interesting.
Take care now.
We'll summon a minion to defend ourselves.
What was that?
Get down.
Here we go. Got him.
Gonna leave your corpse out to rot, you miserable bastard. And how do you like that?
Okay, just let them do their thing here. Oh, got him.
Such a good team.
Alright, Draugr White had some stuff, but nothing that's worth grabbing. What about you? You got some gears, whatever those are. And we're just gonna pilfer everything, as much as we possibly can.
Be careful.
Oh, relax, you're fine. Okay, let's get Shocking Touch. There we go. Gotta love the distraction. Ow. Take down a health potion.
Far enough away from you then.
There we go.
Anything like this in Nordic ruins before.
Ancient Nord supple bow. I believe the supple bow is more powerful than the normal one.
Examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it is truly, I've never seen anything like this in Nordic
Will
ruins
do,
before.
will do. I guess we're going on ahead, though, it seems.
This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned.
Okay, let's get going.
Be careful.
Our adventure is only just beginning. And once we do hit the level 30 mark, we are going to get really strong really quickly. Most likely. Alright. Silver ring, not bad.
Draw your weapon, blood.
Over here.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Let's just take care of them.
Nice.
Throwing themselves on my sword.
My poor,
Lay down. Hit like a blind old woman. You're weak.
Okay.
Down, dog.
Don't tell me that was your best shot.
Down a mana potion.
You don't hurt me.
Okay.
Get yourself.
There we go. Get another minion down.
Start running.
There we go.
Why don't you lay back down?
Nothing says goodbye.
Hoorah. Ah. We're doing really well with our magic at the very least. Of course, the more reduction would be really nice to really just push us over the edge of spamming spells, but for now we're doing our best given the circumstances, so we'll make do. We make do. Alright, let's get going.
Let's get what we
That.
Get out of here.
Pop this open. Okay, so nothing on that side. Skip here. Here we go, got it. Take those, nice. Hop over to the other side here. Make sure we got Conjure Guardian here. For safety purposes, more than anything. Okay, nothing in the burial urn, rather. Nothing there.
This had better be worth it.
Lesser Soul Gem goes hard. Grab the coin first. Dwarven Arrow. Before we actually go further, I should probably activate Soul Harvest instead of Soul Trap. This will be a nice addition more than anything. Take all those. At the very least, we can capture some souls here, which is going to be nice. Take that ruby. Oh god, that's a lot. Okay, open the iron door.
These freaks touches me, cleaving its hand off and wearing it around my neck. I need a bath.
Okay, let's also get Muffle. That's another illusion spell, and then we go with Stone Flesh.
What was that?
Weak.
Mana potion. Alright, we've managed to get a valuable soul here. There we go, that's another. But yeah, no, by using that soul harvest spell, that is going to persistently grab us boons by taking out enemies and giving us their souls. That is the reason I decided to grab Soul Harvest, because I knew it was going to be very useful to us.
Through
So
your mouth, brother. Try not to
That's
smell
why
him.
I'm grabbing him and using them more than anything else. To that end, let's see. I guess we could reduce the amount conjuration spells cost by an additional 25%. That could probably go hard. Yeah, that'd probably do for the best. Yeah, let's do that. That way we can, potentially, yep, we can double cast that. There we go. We've now got a longer lasting minion, which is going to be really good for us. And they're slightly more powerful, I believe, because we dual cast them. It is very hard to get a double casted minion, so that's why I'm just like, it would be really useful. Okay, search you. Can't search you. You need to be a snake. You need to be the eagle. There we go. You need to be the fish. And you the bird. And once we pull this, there we go. Search the Draugr there. Can't double cast Soul Flesh, that's unfortunate. Can't double cast that, that's fine. Hello. Probably an enemy coming in. Oh god, that's at level 30. Yeah, that's a level 30 individual. Oh god.
That was your best shot.
Down mana potion here. We need to back up immediately. We do not want to engage him immediately. Down a mana pot. There we go. Oh, nearly. God.
That was fun. I think it's a good way to
Setting up flying at least, that's fun.
lose. It was very, very bad.
Alright, we've taken them out, so that's good. We didn't get a soul from them, which is to be expected, to be fair, considering they probably would have had an immensely powerful soul, I would imagine. But yeah, no, that wasn't too bad. But yeah, no, that was a threat to our lives, I believe. If we had gotten any closer than we did, we would have died. So yeah, choose your targets carefully. Okay, we are gonna try to see if we can't get some special loot around here by climbing and doing some parkour here.
It's cold in Skyrim.
Okay, nothing there. Okay.
Steady.
Yeah, could you move out of the way? Oh, come on. There we go, finally. Okay, so that doesn't really lead anywhere. Maybe if I go across over to here, I can get something. I don't think I have the hops for either of those sides, so no point trying. Let's just get out of here. Okay.
Oh, I'll move. Sorry.
Okay. Wait for this. Alright, there we go. Okay, take that gold ring. Ow!
Get up.
Oh, I should have saved. That's my mistake. Ah! Nuts. Hopefully I didn't lose too much progress, but I'm expecting that I've lost all of that progress that I just did. Which is unfortunate. Yep, I just did. Unfortunate. Okay. We do, instead of Soul Trap, Soul Harvest. Alright, let's go.
Let's get what we need and get out of here.
Let's do this again, this time with a bit more gusto.
Another contender. What's the straw?
I bet that hurt.
Oh, nothing says goodbye. Quite like a dozen pounds of steel through the abdomen.
Ow!
Get up.
Dang it. Completely.
Oh, God.
God dang it. Runes, innit? God damn these runes, they suck. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, first... Can't double cast this, but that's fine. Okay. Let's down a mana potion to make sure this works. Alright, there we go. Let's get going.
Oh, River Wolf.
Stay down, you ugly freak.
There we go, that's one.
There we go. Lay down.
Alright, avoid the flame. Alright, down another mana potion. There we go. Alright, one of them actually ran into it, so that's good.
That won't happen again.
Okay, that's another soul. That's another. Now we got the Scourge.
You're weak.
Okay. Alright, Magica. There we go. That's yet another soul collected. Nice.
I'll give you that.
Alright, let's grab everything that we can and get going. Yeah, so now that the rune has been dealt with, we don't need to worry about it. But obviously, we need to find a way to trigger those runes without worrying too much. That is a superior dented iron shield, which we don't need. Grab the shrooms as we go. Alright, the Scourge was pretty dangerous, but nothing too crazy. Okay. How much lockpicks we got? We got 32. So the situation here is that we can just do the lockpick trick if we wanted to. That is going to give us plenty of lockpicks to grind through. But of course, we're going to need a lot of iron to convert into those lockpicks. Which is a little bit of a nuisance, but not impossible to do if we so desired to try. Take the coin purse, an arrow, ruby. Nice. Alright. That. There we go. Before we continue any further, okay, let's get going.
Dragon priests were revered. They despised man. Another contender. Weapons drawn.
Okay, there we go. Just casually spam destruction spells. There we go.
Today is a fine for you to die.
I bet that.
There we go, got him. We are gonna have to save, so let's first do with this puzzle, and then we'll go. Okay, there you go. Alright, snake, bird. And then fish, bird. And all we do is save on here. There we go. We have leveled up though, so that's good. We will increase our magicka. That might help us quite a bit. Keyword might. The best spell that we're probably going to get is Barrier, I'm thinking. Because at the very least, it'll increase the duration of spells like that, if dual cast. Spells and enchantments cost 10% less while not wearing an armor piece. Is probably going to be the best of the best alongside everything. Let's see. Magic regenerates twice as fast if you fall below half magicka while wearing robes. Okay. So yeah, no, there is benefits here and there that are really good. You can also get a armor enchanter, which is goes hard. New enchantments on armors, robes, and clothing are 25% stronger. And we got Mystical Enchanter, which certain enchantments can resonate with specific materials, amplifying their effects. Elemental enchantments are 25% stronger. Skill enchantments, health, magic, and stamina are 25% stronger. Yeah, there's quite a bit of boons that we can get from this. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. But yeah, no, destruction is obviously going to be the necessary next step. Impact is tempting. Destruction spells have the 50% chance to stagger. That's going to be a constant, considering we double cast quite a bit. But anything goes, really. Alchemy, let's see. We don't really need to gather extra ingredients from plants, considering how many we grab already. Concentration is probably the best. Potions you mix are 25% stronger. Yeah, potency is probably going to be our saving grace here. And Chemist will just only add to that, considering we can just double down on potions and then drink them and then double down and then rinse and repeat. Which will go really hard.
Threats to my life lately. Step on it.
Okay. And a potion.
Stay down.
Okay.
That is just a scratch.
Okay, down a mana potion. But also...
About touching this abomination.
You're weak. Choked it dead.
Okay.
Don't deserve it.
Yeah, no, if we didn't have companions, we'd be boned. Seriously? There we go. We managed to get the soul as well. Interesting. Okay, the Ancestral Guardian got decapitated, so that summon got ruined completely, but whatever. Not my problem. Okay, we didn't really gain anything too crazy here. We'll save here. This is gonna be where we're gonna suffer some traps. Not predicted as such. Alright, Ancestral Guardian it up. Okay. Let's down some Edgar Cheese Wheel. Let's drink a potion of recovery. Pray. All right. So, if I recall correctly,
touches me, I'm cleaving its hand off and wearing it around my neck. I need a bath.
And then we turn this. There we go. And that should be it. Done. Can we double cast? No, we cannot double cast Muffled. That's perfectly fine. Let's save here. I'm confident we will be fine here in particular.
Hold on, my boy, hold on. I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Okay, that is a trap. We can always grab the steel horned helmets. Those values are really good for us. Got some plentiful healings. We'll grab this. Can't make some alchemy, I guess. Why not? We do need regeneration anyways. Here we go. Got some health regeneration. Don't have enough for magicka regen, so no point trying there. We should definitely get some destruction power, though. Conjuration spells last 45% longer. No destruction power. Alright, so 5 destruction potions will help. That's a 20% increase to damage. Fortify unarmed wouldn't necessarily be the best, but we can make some fire resist. Let's make some frost resist as well. Frost. Let's make 3 shock.
Potions.
Actually, hold on. Let's see if I can't combine fire, frost, and shock. Let's see. Alright, let's clear selections. So, snowberries count as a fire, frost, and shock, right? Okay, so glow dust covers the shock portion, so I guess we'll need that. Let's see, what covers fire and frost, though? Alright, I guess we get fire and frost resist there. Let's get some shock. And I guess 1 magic would probably be good. Fortify armor rating, resist magic.
Brew something invigorating, blood.
Alright, magic resist, there we go, and fortify armor rating. There we go. That should do it. Draw the defender. Grab this.
This had better be worth it.
Steel shield. We'll grab that. Grab the common soul gem. And here we are. We need to save here because this is a dangerous area. We are going to have to play this defensive, so let's summon a minion here. Soul Harvest. Stone Flesh.
Well, would you look at that? What was that?
Alright, we're gonna suffer from some spells. We won't be able to attack him, so avoiding him right now is the most important part. So we're down a drought mending. Poison resist.
Steal yourself.
Armor rating and magic resist. Destruction. Shock resist.
How did you like that? You don't hurt me.
Got a mana potion. There we go. Oh.
You're weak.
I am a god among gods.
Correct.
There we go. Hello? There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all.
What could this place be?
What is that thing?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Sure, will do. For now, though, grab this. The Galder Amulet Fragment. That is one of the 3 amulets of power that we can potentially get. Galder Blackstaff gives us some juicy magicery siphon, so that's cool.
But how can anyone not after what my Thane has done?
Alright, we are a bit overweight, but that's to be expected. I mean, we are picking up a whole bunch of stuff. Do we need the bellows? Not really. Keep everything else, because we can sell that later. We're definitely gonna have to cook that, those later. Okay, hammer, we don't really need to worry about. Right, Madeira's Beacon, we still got that. That's fun. We should probably give this a limit back to Tolfdir, by the way. Oh, right, let's see. Got that. Rid of Sealing. Be bound here, Jurek, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. Let's see. We need to drop a little bit more for us to go. We don't really need torches, so I guess drop those.
What could this place be?
What should I tell the Archmage?
Let him know that we've unearthed something, well, I'm not sure. Something unique, let's say. It's clearly magical in nature, but like nothing I've ever seen before. You should be most interested.
Alright, will you be alright by yourself?
Oh, I think I'll be fine. We seem to have eliminated the most pressing threat. It certainly seems that whoever placed this here intended for it to be well guarded. I wonder why.
Alright, what do you got for sale?
Spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast.
Alright, let's sell some stuff here. We don't necessarily need all these rings, so we'll sell up to 1. There we go, that'll increase our speech slowly. We'll get to enchanting some of this armor later. Or probably sooner rather than later anyways. We don't need Dance and Fire. Keep the Hunting Mermit, because those are good. We don't need the Words of Clan Mother Ansi. You can also sell the Aetherium Warp Tome as well, because we don't really need that. Well, off the Dragon can go as well, I guess. Journal Embershard Miners. Yeah, we might as well sell that, because we've already read it. Don't really need a... we'll keep the gems because those could be used for enchanting. In fact, we've built quite a few of them because of our engagement, so that's nice. Of course, we're still a little, we're almost at overweight status, so we're going to definitely have to go see some, get some enchantments, good. Or rather, get some spelling sorted, rather. Full skulls are always fun to look at. Let's climb up here. Okay, ignore those. Anything around here? Not really. But because we managed to defeat this dungeon, we will get our first Word of Power, I believe. And that will awaken us to something interesting, I'm sure. But yeah, no, we've managed to secure our first Word of Power. Whatever it may be. We've managed to get Ice Form. Pop this open. We're actually going to break a few lockpicks here just to increase our lockpicking skill. We'll break up until we hit 20 lockpicks at least. You never know when you're going to need lockpicking skill anyway, so it's better if we just do it now rather than later. 2. D1. And last one. Boom. Okay. There we go, got it. Okay, 200 coins there. We've got Conjuration Reduction. The Iron Warhammer is useless to us. We'll take the Nordic Leather Boots. Ring of Minor Magicka. Yep. We don't need the Raw Iron Arrows, though. We are now 25 pounds overweight. So the best course of action is to quite literally down some potions. And let's see, what potions should we down? Obviously, we want to down the weaker destruction potions. Okay. Down this. Yeah, we just down all the extra potions. Okay. Routes can go. Alright, nice. Okay, fire resist, frost resist. Got ones that have a 0.3 pounds instead of 0.1. Okay, also down this. The 0.3s have a 22%. Plentiful healing. Poison resist. Potion recoveries. Shock resist. We'll down 2 of those. Man, we're suffering quite a bit. Actually, hold on. I don't think we have a spell that actually increases carry weight, because I do believe that... Oh, actually, hold on. There's an easier way to handle this. If I go back over to Tolfdir, this should be a problem that I can actually solve by selling. Thank you for the follow, Big Fish 0111. Much appreciated. Yeah, no, there's an easier way to resolve this. We just need to go over and go talk with Tolfdir. It's a bit difficult, but I do believe if I drop the iron armor, we can just do it like this and carry it with us over to him.
Careful with that.
Yep.
What could this place be?
Loading up sale. If I go over to his books, I can actually buy a specific book for this. So if I go all the way... Here we go, Feather. Your carry weight is increased by 50 points. This is literally the spell that needs to be bought.
Mm-hmm.
If we learn this spell real quick, this will allow us to cast the Feather spell, which will allow us to carry
This is simply fascinating.
50 extra pounds of weight. Technically more if we double cast, I think, right? Alright, so if we go into magic here, and we go into alteration, double casting will go into here. Where is it? Fortify carry weight. That is going to help our carry weight by an additional 50 pounds. So this is literally the best way to resolve our issue. Now obviously, it's going to be weighty, but that's to be expected. Alright, back to the Sarthaal excavation site. Off we go. There was supposedly an excavation chest somewhere around here, but I guess I don't know. I don't know really where that is, but whatever. It's no big deal. I don't think it actually exists. I think I searched this last time I played the game, and the result was there was no chest. It's just a key that's there. An interesting key, but a key none the same. Okay. Let's go up and out. Should be impossible to go to any specific enchanter and just disenchant.
Yep.
Hello.
All ears.
Oh, hello. Imperial Courier, okay. That does raise the question of why Imperial Couriers are out here of all places, but whatever.
Yes, sirrah.
Let's just use this. Okay, we get rid of the enchanted ring, which gives us health increases by disenchanting. Rundy's Dagger, Yusra's Necklace. We can enchant some things now, so that's good. We'll start with the old ring left. Okay, magic regen by 20% goes hard. But we'll make the cheaper versions here. Here we go. go. Got another steel horn helmet, I suppose, so we could enchant that. Destruction costs 8 less. That could go pretty good. Yeah, let's make that. If we go into helmets, here we go. This costs 8% less compared to others. Okay. Steel shield. No, don't equip enchanting. Oh, we got 5 common soul gems, so we can enchant 5 things. Here we go. Pathfinder Hood. 948. Okay, potion duration is 1,000. But cast light is way more. Okay, and reinforced armor. 1048 seems to be the biggest there. There we go. Get that enchanting level up significantly. That will help the most for selling. And while we won't get that much out of it, it's still worth it. And hey, we can actually go here and get some enchanting done. Alright, potions. We got 32 potions. We need to fortify Barter here. %, boost to bartering, which is okay. Fortified carry weight could go hard. Here we go. Fortify armor rating. And I guess a whole bunch of Magicka potions go hard. There we go. And we got one more bottle that we can use. I guess we'll just throw that into restore health. There we go.
Well, hello.
Alright, let's go back. This will keep our weight by 50. Of course, we're going to have to sell a few things here and there, but nothing too crazy. Shall be done. That's good. Now, if I'm correct, we just go this direction, and then we'll get over to Winterhold? Is it? No, Winterhold. I keep getting those mixed up. They're just so closely named that it's just hard to differentiate between the two. But hey, that's fine. We will deal with it. But yeah, no, having that, suffering from those cost reductions suck. But hey, that's fine. We'll live with the penalties to selling and buying quite easily.
What is it, Elf?
Well, rude. If we go up here, we should be able to talk to the smithy. Is what I would say if it wasn't so late. So that isn't really viable. We'll just have to wait, it's fine.
Fancy robes. What's your business here in Winterhold?
I'm here for the college.
Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason.
You're the Jarl. I'm looking for work.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
Sure, I'll work up at the helm.
Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
There we go.
Come back as soon as you have the helm.
That is a new quest that we can gather. And we need to go to Hrothgar, which... No. Let's remove that. Hrothgar isn't that far. We just need to go to Rundy's sites, and then we should be good. But before that, and before we worry about all that, we need to go and reduce our weights. Because we got quite a bit of a supply that we need to go through.
Greetings.
Hello.
My sincerest apologies, but I need time alone to think. Meet me in the Arcanium later if you have something you wish to discuss.
Right, right. Appears to be a few things down below the college, which is interesting. Other than that, seems to be fine. Okay, we need to go over into here. Gonna be interesting to disturb the Archmage while he's busy, but, you know, do what you do. Off we go. Okay, in we go. Hello.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several.
What is that?
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
I need to speak with you about Sarthaal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
We found some sort of orb. Hofdir wanted you to see it.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
A staff of lesser turning. Okay. Expected. Alright. Now we gotta hit the
next time.
But before we do, let's go to the scroll enchanter here. Because we can actually make some gem dust. And we'll convert the museum pamphlets. Well, actually, no, hold on. We'll turn the museum pamphlet into a ruined book. Same for the ruin, or the writ of sealing. That'll give us 2 scroll paper. Research notes. Allows you to craft scrolls of Circle of Life. Oh, I see. So if we have certain scrolls, we can actually craft them. There we go. Nice. Take Bolar's writ and convert it. Alright, so now we just need charcoal, and then we can make scrolls of Circle of Life, which will act as healing, if we want to do it that way.
think they have private tutors.
And then, of course, we got a staff creation.
It is a bit dark, don't you think? And a bit cold, too. Real sunshine is as warm as it is bright.
Yeah, we don't need to do those yet. Wait. Oh, he just went to bed. Okay. I thought he duplicated himself. I'm just like, wait, what? Okay, southeast stairs. I guess we need to go down. No, we need to go to the Arcanium, so we need to go down here. There we go. Alright, that's a level up, I think. Or we've already achieved the level up, and I just did a hiccup here.
I almost can't believe it.
Okay, yeah, no, we do have a level up, okay. Magic, I suppose? We're up to 48 alchemy, pretty good. Destruction could use some work. Yeah, so destruction, we're up to 37 out of 40. Not ideal, but it's still getting there. Alchemy is doing quite well for ourselves. We'll leave that alone for now. Enchanting is obviously going to be the go-to here. Grab Armor Enchanter now. And when we do eventually get that level for enchanting, we will get it down to 50. Where do we need to go? We need to go to... Hall of Elements is where... Oh, we need to talk with Urog here, so where's Urog now? Yeah, so Urog's down here. In the Hall of Elements, apparently. Supposedly. I would imagine Urog is actually in one of his, Oh?
I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage.
Hold on. Let's, load the Hall of Elements, then. And let's wait for, her, I suppose. Because it's clear she's got something to say.
There you are. I've been trying to find you. I just wanted to let you know that Ancano's been asking about you. I think he's looking for you.
Why would Ancano be looking for me?
I'm not sure. Just... well, mind what you tell him, alright?
Is there a problem?
No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
Thank you for the warning.
You're welcome.
Alright, what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
We don't necessarily need the Black Staff or the Staff of Lesser Turning, so... But before we do want to go and consume a pot before we do. Here we go. Merchant pot. Alright. We'll follow her outside, so that way we can actually sell the things that we want to sell without too much issue. we'll go from there.
Mirabelle is I can't wait. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Alright, well, we don't need the Galdor Black Staff or the Staff of Lesser Turning. We don't need the Magicka Regen Ring. Don't need the Ring of Minor Magicka, to my knowledge. Keep the Amulet of Stendar. Sarthaal Amulet we'll keep. We can sell the Silver Ring here. We no longer need that Tome of Feather, but it's still there if we want to use it. Have you got anything that we can buy, Thoralda? I don't think you do. The only thing that might be close is obviously the Lightning Rune, but we don't need that just yet. There's gonna be better scrolls, most likely anyway, so it's fine.
See you around.
Alright. We need to go to the Howl of Countenance, so I guess we need to go here. Past these trees here. There we go. Howl of Countenance. We need to talk with Urog. He's probably asleep right now, so we're going to irritate him, but that's just how we go. As long as we get the quests done, we're fine.
This better be good.
Yeah, I need to learn about something we found in Sarthaal.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
You don't have anything that can help.
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Who is this Orthorn?
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself.
Doesn't anyone care that Orthorn stole things from the college?
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
Right. Why are these mages in Felglow Keep?
Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave.
Okay.
I have a few
What do you
things
got for
laying
sale?
around
Let's see.
that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
Okay, so this guy basically holds a whole bunch of unenchanted staves. He's got a whole bunch of scrolls that we can pull from. So if we want to pull from a scroll supply, this is an option if we so desire. Not exactly the best choice when it comes to options, but hey. If you're looking for scrolls, you may as well consider these as options. Not that we'll be using them often, of course, but hey, it's there. We can use some charcoal here, though, if we so desire. This will make ink that we need. But we can always find ink.
Alright, then.
And whatnot later. Alright, let's get out of here. So now we've got to deal with some unruly mages, essentially. Yeah, we got to find 3 stolen books. That shouldn't be too impossible to find. What time is it? Let's wait 4 hours, so that way we can wait for stores and whatnot to open.
Snowfall silent.
Because that way we can sell some stuff properly. Now, if I were to go into this stall here, I guess, we should be able to sell most, if not everything, that we have on us. And we should get a sizable profit, I would imagine. So let's down a potion of merchant. This will allow for quite a bit of sale.
You're that one from the college.
We got for sale.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, we don't need this bow, so we'll sell that to you. We don't need Gertul's Flaming Iron Sword anymore. We could sell this dagger. Keep the Rundy dagger. Keep the Silver Crossbow. Alright, now for gear here. This gives stamina regeneration. Yep, we don't need that. We can set... We'll sell this. Get our speech up significantly. Don't need these. Oh, we've ran out of value from you. That's perfectly alright. Health regeneration, we don't need that. And the sale value sucks. Got some fishing maps, which we don't need, but I'll grab them all the same. Let's see, what else can we grab? We're going to need all this glass, so we'll grab that. We can always use more lockpicks. Alright, take that. Take this. Take this as well. Take the shield. I guess you can take another shield, even though it's not as costly there. There you go.
Good day.
Alright, off we go. That'll be a good start for selling. How is our weight looking? We've got 409 pounds. It's still not enough, but hey, we're doing well for ourselves. That's good enough for me. Okay, if we go up and around, we get to the smithy. Hello? What do you got
Blades,
for sale?
Helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay. We are going to sell these steel plate boots. You can take the fur saddle, because we don't need it. Keep the ores, because we can actually turn those into ingots. Toolkit could be useful, but we don't really need it. Sell the wolf belt? Yep. Toolkit can go. I don't plan on using the tempering tools out and about, so no need to keep those. Let's see. We're not really going to be using arrows, are we? So it might be better just to keep the steel bolts instead. Yeah, let's just sell arrows, period. We'll keep to silver crossbows and whatnot. Here we go. Have you got anything worth grabbing? Go by value. Poison bow. Huh. Carry weight increases by 40% if we wear it. That's not bad. Magic resistance, if we wear that, isn't bad. Got some frost resist. I mean, the carry weight would probably go the hardest of everything. Yeah, no, let's go for the boots that give carry weight. But I don't have the money for it, actually. Never mind. A strike in the dark. The ebony claw. Yeah, we don't need it.
If you have spare weapons and armor to sell, bring them here.
Alright, let's make a whole bunch of bottles. There we go. That's a whole bunch of bottles that we can actually make and use.
It's my experience that Thane always come home.
Alright. How's our weight looking? We got 379. Could be worse, to be fair. We've got a whole bunch of potions to make up for it, so it's no big deal. Alright, let's summon a spectral steed here. This will last 3 times as long, I would imagine.
What's this world coming to?
Okay. If we follow the main road, we should be fine. Actually, before we do go, we can actually get that quest as well. Let's just avoid running, because I do know for a fact that if we do run, we will actually cause a cluster of problems if we run into somebody. The woes of using a horse. At least we won't have to worry about carry weight. Okay, get off the horse. Alright, let's go do that delivery quest as planned. She's down here. Hey, I'm here for the delivery job.
Of course.
Alright.
Until next time.
We need to deliver it to Avar by 4 of Heartfire. Can't wait in this location, which is expected. Alright, let's get going. So yeah, we just need to go over to here and get it done. Shouldn't be impossible with us having such a horse. To that end, let's actually... Okay, let's make it a habit to spam this. Because that'll train up our alteration, which if we get enough alteration, we will be able to get some boons here. Okay, let's see. We now need to head this direction, I believe. Okay. Perfect. With our alteration hitting that much, we can now level something up here. Let's see. Protection spells like Oak Flesh and Fire Shell last 3 times long when dual cast. That goes hard. Or we can resist 25% of incoming magicka and stamina damage while under the effects of a flesh spell. We'll hold off for now, I guess. Well, actually, no. There's no reason to. Getting the protection spell like Oak Flesh and Fire Shell goes hard. Making it last 3 times as long isn't bad. Especially when dual cast. Okay, where are we going? We're basically there. We just need to go over here. Okay. Okay, and where is it? Ah, here it is. Huh. We still don't have enough mana for this double casting? Huh.
Bandit are so conspicuous, aren't they?
And here's me thinking I had enough.
Thane has so many well-fed trolls.
Alright, well, whatever. I guess, we go. We'll still, keep casting now. The more we cast, the better.
Don't do that.
Okay, Highwayman Champion.
God damn you!
Yeah, no, we're going out. I was expecting somebody to come in with me, but I guess not. You guys don't want to come in? Alright. Okay, let's, where you at, bud? There we go. Okay. At least we can sneak and cast our magic while stealth.
Get us some drinking, buddy. Thirst. There we go.
Okay.
Stop that!
Don't tell me that was your best shot.
And how do you like that?
You don't deserve it.
There we go. Got him.
Hands.
That is another soul to the list. Iron armor. No, no. Pick the helm. And the gloves are just barely enough. There we go.
Cooper Scully.
Okay.
Is someone there?
Nope.
Drinker.
I know I heard something.
Okay.
What was that?
Let's just wait, because we can actually get some experience by waiting.
Draw your weapon, blood.
Sneaking goes hard. Outlaw Archer, huh?
Must be my imagination.
Threats to my life lately. Step to me.
Time to end this little game.
Gonna split your belly like
Nice try.
I had to buff that out later.
Okay. Take the amethyst. Fur shoes, no. No to the fur armor. Don't need the arrows. Take the potato soup. Imperial bow goes hard. Grab that. Don't need the harpoon dagger though. Alright. Yeah, Outlaw Archer got roasted. Draugr has nothing on him. Okay, we will down a potion of, what is it? Recovery? Yeah, that'll increase our magic regen.
Quietly.
This.
This had better be worth it.
Don't know what... Huh?
Magic is for the weak.
Okay.
Down!
What a coward. Finish.
Alright, down a mana potion here. There we go. Battle mage, apparently.
You don't hurt me. I'm going to feed you to my dogs.
Hey.
Our enemies don't ever seem to get tired. Throwing themselves on us.
Okay, grab the lockpick. How about you? Grab this. Nothing really valuable on you, specifically. Yep, nope, nothing. Nothing worthwhile, that is. Okay, what's over here? This is probably an opening. Probably not leading anywhere, like a loading zone, but this is somewhere. Okay, we got ourselves a chest here. Roll of silence. Pretty okay. Okay. Muffle. Stone Flesh. And Soul Harvest.
Don't do that. What was that?
What was that?
Hello. Ah, Berserker. Okay. Down a mana potion.
They see it start. Oh, yeah, a smile on the face.
Come on.
Choked to death. Stink.
Let's just make a distraction from anything. There we go. Don't need the rusty whetstone. The steel sword ain't really that great. The helm goes hard. We don't really need the dagger, but it actually can be used for enchanting, so grab it while we can. And they go up for 1,000 gold, I believe, if we go enchanting route, so that goes really hard. In fact, we do double cast here, so that makes it way longer. Here we go. Probably missing a few things here and there, but couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly.
Down. Corpse after rot, you miserable bitch.
Okay. There we go, got her.
They never listen.
Aha. Okay, we're starting to get more used to lightning, but I digress. Grab the helm. None of these really pick up on being useful, so we'll just ignore them. Let's see, chest. Lockpicks are always nice.
Did you hear that?
Right.
Let's get what we need. Get out of here.
Okay. Nice.
What was that? Imagine it for the weak.
Where'd you
Pick
go?
up some steel if you want to fight me.
Lay down.
Yeah, nice try. Let's down a mana potion here.
Not so much. Let's go. That's your best, huh?
Not really doing a good job, huh?
Looks after, miserable.
That's it? That's all you've got?
Man, you really are, putting on all the stuff to try and do nothing. Don't you have nothing on your person. Man, they are really trying, huh?
You don't deserve a death in your hands. But I'm glad.
Ow!
Hurt me.
That was close. Alright, let's grab Steel Helm. Yeah, that steel pike nearly killed me. The pain of not having a reasonable health pool. Oh well, I'm not too surprised by it. But hey, once we do become a lich, we will have solved all that problem. We just need to hit level 30, and then we will be able to start that mission.
Another contender. Weapons drawn.
Okay, yeah, no. That is a danger if I've ever seen one. Okay, let's actually favorite these potions, actually, because honestly we need them. Okay. Down a mana potion. Okay.
Drink your blood and piss you out on your next.
There we go, that's one. No suitable soul gem, obviously. That's to be expected, though. Nice try. No suitable soul gem, that's to be expected as well. Most human targets don't have a good suitable body type for it, so there you go. Take that armor because it's 1 for 1. Good value. Nordic Iron Dagger. I mean, it's enchanting material, so grab it. Grab this, grab this. Shin boots are not worth it.
Do you know the torches in these tombs stay lit by the Draugr inside? They serve their priests, undead caretakers of their own resting places.
Okay, what's this? This gives us the Okay, we got the Hell of Winterhold, Potion of Muffling, and the Ring of Minor Rejuvenation. Now we just got to bring that helm back, and we should be good to go. Is there a shortcut? It doesn't seem like there is, so yeah, off we go. Back to the entrance then. We will turn in the letter next, and then we'll get going. we'll go back to Windhelm, turn in the quest to Jarl, because at the very least we'll be able to get some respect via that way. Okay. Yeah, we gotta hurry. Okay, so all we need to do now is go to the Whistling Heart, or the... Yeah, we just need to go over there, so... Let's get back to the main road, so that way we can get back to where we... Where is it? Yeah, we need to go back to the road, so that way we can get our... Get the letter passed on. The sooner we get the letter passed on, the better. And besides, if we go there, we can actually cook some of the ores that we've been collecting thus far. In fact, I might as well just cook the majority of them, because I have a weird feeling that it might be better if we do it that way. Alright, here we are. Now we just need to deliver the potion, and then we can continue from there. Nightshade. Alright, let's deliver the letter. Hello.
Huh?
I have a potion for you.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Thank you. That's a 100 extra gold.
I'm right here.
And for our troubles... before we do actually continue, let's see. We need to get... how much ore?
Use any of this ore?
Yeah, bring iron ore. It doesn't specify how much.
I could smith my way out of the general hug.
Yeah, I believe this is like a small mine of iron. And we've actually already mined it, so no need to mine again. We'll get more iron ore eventually anyway, so it's no big deal, even if we smelt it, because we're not going to be taking that quest and returning it anytime soon. It's going to take a while. Although I've come to realize how missions kinda suck, give or take. It depends how you see it. Okay, we'll make some iron fittings. We'll take that iron helmet. Yeah, why not? Let's just take all this and just make it into something. Yeah, just convert it all. There we go. Candlesticks can be converted into silver, I suppose. Yeah, we don't need to convert the rest. Oh god. The time, it shifts. It turns. God, how much days have we wasted because of this? Oh god. Ah well, it's fine. I was half expecting it to happen like that, because we spend time every time we do an action, which kind of sucks. It's annoying, but I mean, that's just how the mod works, right? I'm not about to complain about something that can't really change, so there you go. Alright, let's return back and let's go and pass on the helm. We'll go from there. Yep, helm of Winterhold here, yep. Don't run, because otherwise that's gonna hurt somebody. Oh, 1 second. Alright, I am now back. Let's get back into things. So now I've officially set off the timer. Not officially, but there is a timer now going on for how long I got streamed, so we got around 40 or so minutes, give or take. And then I'll have to wrap things up. But that's to be expected in some point here. Okay, we need to go to return the helm. It's not there, but we can go up here, and this should be the hall. Yep, the Jarl's Longhouse. Jarl's Longhouse? One of the two. Either which way. By helping the Jarl, we'll get some more amicability, I believe it's called. I could be wrong, though.
So, what is that stench?
Sorry about that. I have the Helm of Winterhold with me.
Can you believe that this hold used to contend for the throne of the High King? Now, perhaps others will listen. Here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks.
Anything else you need?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
Cool.
However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
It would be an honor.
Good luck to you.
Alright, I've already helped one person.
You lost?
We can't really do anything for Thane.
What brings you all the way out here?
Just quests.
Keep your distance.
What do you do around here?
Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellikar has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college.
Sure, why not? I'll get it for you.
Thanks. I'll be waiting for it.
Why not? Steal the Staff of Arcane Authority from Mahler Sloth. Okay. So we need to steal these. We need to steal a staff. That's going to get us another perk here, or it's going to get us another connection within the hold. This does mean that we have to commit some thievery, but it's not impossible to do. It's just a bit tedious. And let's see if there's anything else that we can do for the hold here while I'm around. We can't do missives, unfortunately, so...
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Yeah.
What is it, Elf?
Yeah, we can't do missives, but we can certainly do quests around here. So I do believe if we go to the inn, we can also do quests there as well. That is an option. There is a better target, though, that I do know of, which we can actually go in here to get to. Okay, let's go to Brinda's Oddments, I believe it is, and if we talk with her, we will be able to get a quest, I think.
Whoa, whoa! Watch the magic.
Hello?
By the gods, what's this world coming to? So you can cast a few spells? Am I supposed to be impressed?
Okay, so she doesn't want to talk with us, I guess.
Yes?
Got a problem, buddy?
I told you what you wanted to know. What else could you want? Until next
Okay, so we've already talked with him. We need to steal the Staff of Arcane Authority, and I guess we can see if there's a quest over
Come on
here.
in. We got warm food.
Well, I'm at a loss. None of this makes a damn bit of sense.
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember
Oh,
the
God.
last time it was this cold.
Alright, here's the Staff of Arcane Authority. We'll grab that.
Finally, some warmth.
Hello.
Welcome to Winterhold, or at least what's left of it. 'Cause here's the frozen hearth.
Am I drunk? I must be drunk.
Let's see.
Let's show these milk drinkers what's good in life.
Do you need any help in the inn?
It would seem so.
Okay, no, we're not
Until
gonna do
next
that. We're not gonna spend 6 hours to do some work. There should be a quest somewhere around here that involves one of the claws. But I could be wrong. Yeah, no, there should be like a claw quest somewhere around here. I just don't know where it is.
What manner of magic is this?
It's no use hunting in this weather. Good hunting.
Okay. Can't go into there.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
Here we go. Here we go. What's wrong with Ranmir?
He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes.
What if I talk with Ranmir?
Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you. All right, then.
Okay, so before we do go talk with him, we do need to go wash up because it does affect our... If we're dirty, we lose some persuasion, and in particular, if we go over here... Yep, we get brought down to 30 persuasion, which is still enough, I think. It's just, yeah. We'll get this. There we go. So we need to talk with Ranmir here. Worst case, we could just pay him, and then we'll solve his issues.
Come on in. We got warm.
But this will be the pushing point, essentially. We will save here. Hello?
I want a drink, not company.
You need to pay Haran back for all your drinks.
Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready.
You owe her gold. Pay it.
And I told you I'd pay it when I'm good and ready.
Do her think it ugly. Why not?
Calm down there, friend. I'll pay. Tell Haran that she'll have her gold.
There you go.
Yes, yes. Now,
Bit aggressive, but it needs to be done. I'm helping, after all. What better way to get the help of the people this way?
in Winterhold.
Alright, I'll just ignore you. Oh, you're a kid. Okay. Not exactly the person I want to see.
I long to be out on the sea again.
Where is she?
Old won't allow
Where did that individual go? What?
Across the sea here if you wanted to.
I just need to find her on. Where is she? Well, she's outside. That's a given. Bingo. There she is.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Ronmir agreed to pay his debts.
Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
Iron Saber and yep, there we go.
Good luck out there.
That is counted as helping. We don't necessarily need to do this all the time, but yeah. Doing that has gotten us our second requirement, and by doing this, we'll be able to get the third requirement, and
Damn faithless idiots.
yeah, by doing this, we'll become a Thane, which is good for us because it will give us some benefits.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Not really. Oh, by the way, here.
My job is to serve the... This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks I've learned about buttering up royalty.
For our troubles, we get some speechcraft. And with that, we are basically good for career.
Bless you.
We can let them know that we've helped some people, and yeah, we're getting well known.
And it's clear money matters more. Hey there!
I've helped your people.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Winterhold. I grant you a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Alright, there we go.
Good day.
And we get a housecarl, which is going to be cool.
No lollygagging.
Jarl must be...
I just don't know where the housecarl is.
Yes? Foreigners. What a nuisance.
I guess we'll have to look around, see where the housecarl ended up.
Why? You looking for something?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Don't need the egg or cheese wheels that much, nor in that nature. Let's see. Anything around here? No.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Alright, we've got a, another housecarl here. What are you good at?
Of course.
You have good skills in two-handed and heavy armor. Your blocking's pretty decent, but that's about it. So you pretty much are a warrior, same as
You ever
yeah,
need my
you're the
steel by
same
your
as the
side?
other two.
Just ask.
We don't need more warriors. We need a mage and we need an archer. So Thanedal would actually be a good target for that nature. But we don't actually have access to Thanedal, so... yeah. We didn't actually help Thanedal, so no point in going for him. Oh. Oh, I see. The Jarl's Longhouse is actually connected to the forge as well. Interesting. We're gonna go by value here. Okay, we want to go for the silver jeweled necklace, I guess? Yep, there we go. We'll go for a gold garnet necklace. We can get a ruby ring left and ruby ring. There we go. Silver ruby ring. There we go. Nice. Smithing goes hard. Alright, we're gonna go for iron daggers, I believe. We've got the leather strips for it, I do believe, so... Here we go.
Hey there.
Hi there.
We're just going to make a whole bunch of iron daggers. For that, we're going to need some leather strips, so let's go to the tanning rack. So we need the fur armor and the Cyrodiilic hide boots. It might be in our best interest to actually get the Mara amulet on our backpack now at this point. Yeah, there we go.
Just a few more hours and I can afford others.
Okay, so backpack, black fur, Mara. Here we go. That'll give us 10% mana regen instead of 15, but still, it's something. Okay. Okay, we've still got some recipes to... Oh, hold on, actually. Do I have other things I can make? Yes, I can. I can make a whole bunch of other things, if I so desire. I can make nails, which would go for nothing, really. Horseshoes are probably the most expensive of the lots. I don't exactly want to spam horseshoes, because they won't be able to be enchanted. How's our weight looking? We got a decent amount. Alright, but now we're a housecarl, so there you go. By, specifically here. Let's see. Housecarl. I believe it's in reputation. Okay, reputation unknown. That's annoying. But, housecarls get the benefits, certain benefits, I think. I don't remember what specifically they get, but I know they get something. Okay, well, regardless, we'll be fine. Alright, let's get going. Okay, following the road... We need to go to Felglow Keep, so we're going to have to go all the way across the road down here. We're going to have to go around and get to the road here. Or we could go to Agna's Mill and cross the mountains to get to Felglow Keep. Which is probably the... Or is that a road? I don't think that is a road. That's actually one of the borders, isn't it? The black lines are borders of some kind, I believe. Yeah, they're borders for where everything goes. But we could still go to Agna's Mill and then cross the mountains instead. That would probably be the smarter choice. Alright, let's get going. And in the meantime, what we can do is we can just get our alteration up as we're going. And it shouldn't be too bad a journey, to say the least. Okay, now I do believe, because of how I'm doing this, I won't actually lose any stamina with our horse. Let's see. We're getting to force cast off. Stillborn Cave. I completely forgot this is a thing, isn't it? Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Those are Vigilance and Stendar. Oh god, what have I done? Here we go. Hey. For that, we've leveled up our alteration. We just increase our magic even more. 255 isn't bad. In fact, I think I want to keep it there. Because that way we'll get 400 magicka when we do eventually become a lich. So that might be the cap of how much magic we go for. For alteration, we're doing quite well for ourselves, so no need to change what we've been doing thus far. Don't need to really change alchemy here, because we're doing quite well on it. Speech is there if we want it. We should probably get the merchant perk, because that way we can get our items at normal value. It'll basically counteract the negative that we're suffering from, so it might not be that bad to go for speech just to do that. But there is no real need to do so. If anything, we need to aim for shadow casting, because that will deal an extra 50% damage when we use such things. Heavy armor is 25% more effective. It's tempting to get heavy armor. We don't need the heavy armor chest piece, though. Yeah, it's only good for when you're wearing chest pieces, so not really that good. Unstoppable is tempting, but not required. I could go for light armor instead as well. That is an option. Let's see. This is only when we get a chest piece, so yeah, we don't need necessarily that, but we could wear or get the perks here in order to make light or heavy armor much better. But it's a small boost more than anything, so not really that amazing. We can invest into this to get could resist 25% of incoming magicka and stamina damage. And that will also give us a reason to go for Spell Strike. Unarmed attacks deal elemental damage while under the effects of an elemental spell shield. Or elemental shield spell, rather. Tempting. Not required. You have 25% magic resistance while under the effects of an armor spell. 25% chance to absorb magicka. Yeah. Meditation goes hardest, I think.
What's this world coming to?
I see. The Stormcloaks have managed to secure their holding here. Whether I was intentionally doing it or not. I suppose that's the thing that they can do. Alright. Let's keep going. Okay, how far are we? We're over here, so now we just need to take a left here to Agnes Mill, and once we get to Agnes Mill, then we can go from there. Alterations at 44, not bad. it was well worth it to consider doing what I'm doing right now, so I am not regretting my choices. I guess we can cross over here. This won't be a bad choice. Okay, we cross around here. Okay, off we get. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Really hard to see the ice wraith, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, it is really hard to see the ice wraith. Let's use sparks. It's probably better.
I'll see you.
Oh. There we go, finally. Okay, Ice Wraith Essence and Ice Wraith Teeth. We'll grab both. Not a fan of them, but Ice Wraiths are there, so might as well deal with them. Okay, what's this? This is Corundum. We don't need Corundum. And bolts. There we go. Let's go into Stoneflesh here. We can now double cast Stoneflesh, that's good. That means the duration has reached an absurd level, which is good. I don't think we can double cast Muffle, but I can still try. Let's see. We're somewhere around the mountains here, so as long as we keep following this path, we should be fine. Yeah, we can't double cast this, but that's fine. We can't double cast Soul Harvest though. There we go. I guess I can go up here. In fact, double cast Spectral Steed, and let's get going. Hello, you two. Okay. It won't hurt to go up here, I guess. If only to check it out. Have any enemies? I don't think we do. But still, never hurts to check. Gotta play it safe.
It's a bad time to get lost.
Oh, hello.
Hell, pay for this.
Oh god, we're gonna be in for pain. Not for long, though. Take the helm. Bandits are getting to be pretty easy, all things considering, so that's good. Brooks, that is.
Hey, I didn't ask you to magic me. Hey, I didn't ask you to magic me.
So let you live. I'll rip you apart, fool! Ah!
Ow. Okay, Okay, that's a heal. Okay.
Come on! I've been waiting too long for this.
There we go. Grab this. We don't need that. Dagger could be good, so we'll grab that. Don't need the hunting bow. Don't need the arrows.
Wasted time.
Alright, you got decapitated. So I guess we'll just check you. Dagger, healing potion. Take the hide boots. The rest are useless to us. Oh, we're not in a rush to do anything, so I guess for the meantime we can check this camp out. Well, not the camp, but I mean... You know what I mean. We can check the dwarf ruins. I think this is something that we are capable of exploring. I will save all the same, just to be safe, but you never know. I do believe this area is fine to search. It's just a matter of danger, I guess. Yeah, these things shouldn't be too hard to deal with.
Here we go. Want to go?
Use our companions to do the majority of the work here.
Just die of
There we go.
bastard.
All the places to meet.
Alright.
I think dwarven spiders are adorable. They're too wise to
Take that. Alright, let's buff up real quick. First Soul Harvest. That is the most important. Let's down a water skin, so that way we can get tomato soup, pheasant stew, egg or cheese wheel, double cast that. Make sure our prayers to Mara are good. We'll do a muffle here. And then off we go. Dwarven arrows, because you never know.
Hurts. Right?
Just be
Draw your weapon, blood.
that hurt.
Too late to run away now.
Alright, down magic potion. There we go. Got plenty of them, so no reason to be hesitant about them.
Tell me that was your best shot. Bastard.
Yeah, this guy stands no chance because we drained his magicka and stamina thanks to everybody just wailing on him. Take you out. Now we've got you. Another magicka potion just to keep us on our toes.
Lick your belly like an old
There we go. That brings you down.
Gonna die for that.
I'm stronger than I look.
Okay, and down you go.
That's the
Good.
last of them. We should be cautious in case there are others.
Got the butter. Hogfish. Yeah, we don't need that. Longbow's pointless. The Gilded Dagger will go hard. We'll grab this. First shoes are pointless. Alright, off we go. Let's see, what else we got? We've got the Plundered Warrior, which we don't need. Use a jug of milk. Acceptance, Pathfinder boots. The helm is always good, as is the shield. That is just extra weight added to us. There we go.
Quietly.
Potion bottle, healing, that's just... Yeah, nothing beyond that point can be grabbed. Well, we can grab more, but we don't need it. The oil is definitely going to be good. We need like a quick key, actually. Hold on. I believe there's a way to actually quickly slot things. Give me a second. I think we can actually number them. 1 second. So if we want lightning bolts, yeah, no, if you do 1, you can actually number them now. Okay, so if we need to conjure up lightning bolts, we can easily do that. Alright, so let's see. One should be Shocking Touch, 2 should be Lightning Bolts. 3 will be Stone Flesh, 4 will be Soul Harvest, 5 will be Muffin. There we go. Then we got a quick cast where we can just pull on our spells. So as long as you have the quick call, you can actually cast your spells pretty quickly. And this will allow us to recast that. Take that book again. Hide armor is pretty good. Take the wheats. Need the iron boots.
Let's get what
This
we
is
need.
pretty subpar. Okay, we don't need much here. Okay, before we go any further, we want to go up here.
Cooper's culling.
Okay, so there's a bit of gift here. There we go. Done.
We're all raced so far ahead of our own, we just vanish in thin air.
Alright.
Another contender. Did you hear something? What, Mr.
Okay. Okay.
Hear me?
Take the Plunderer. Ow. Alright.
Hurry up and die.
Yeah, you should be scared.
Okay. Nice. Okay, that cleared them out pretty quickly. Let's see. Grab this. Helm, lockpicks, or calcum ingots. I don't need a steel dagger, but we can grab it all the same. The steel plate armor actually goes hardest. We'll grab that. Take the boots. The gloves are actually cheap. We don't want those.
Arguably deserved. Look at this.
17 is not enough. We'll grab this. Grab the fur bracers. The boiled leather armor is actually going pretty good. For this, we're actually going to want the Ancestral Guardian here, and then we'll go 5, 6, 7. There we go. Hello.
I don't know how you made it this far, but you'll go no farther. What was that?
Okay. Do yourself, I guess.
That won't happen again.
Oh, nearly.
Now you okay.
That takes care of that.
The good thing I saved.
You're nothing.
Need to get the stagger on him. And then, yeah, we'll go from there, I guess. Dude's really out to take me out. Good thing I saved when I did. Let's down a mana potion here. I meant to do this. Yeah, no, this should be 8, 4, 5, 6. Now we go. What is with his body? Going weird. Okay.
I don't know how you made it this far, but you'll go no farther.
Let's do this.
What did you do?
Alright, Conjuration's at 60. Oh. Why are you going after me?
Damn it.
What did you do?
Dude's really just locked on me, huh?
A lifetime of mistakes made by your mother right here in this moment, right now. How's that feel?
He's really after me, huh?
I'll let you live this time. I don't know how you made it this far, but you'll go no farther. What was that?
Finally.
Dude's really after me, huh?
Stand still, damn it.
I'll try and make this quick.
Good golly. Okay, so I guess he's just
Someone
after
there?
me, huh?
I'm gonna leave your corpse out.
Somebody's a moody boy. That's for sure. Alright, down a mana potion just to make it easier for us.
I don't know how you made it this far, but you'll go no farther. Someone there.
What the hell is... Okay, yeah, no, I can't cast magic with him around, huh? Damn, he's really, laying into me, huh? That's annoying.
I don't know how you made it this far, but you'll go no farther. What was that? Found you!
Alright, there we go.
What a coward! I cannot best you!
There we go, finally.
At least I like the
Sure. No wonder. Aegis Bane. Reduce enemy armor rating by 100 for 30 seconds. No wonder he was taking me out so easily. Take all his stuff, though, because he is definitely worth it. Dwarven Bolts, Dwemer Dry Rose. Yeah, we'll take a Garnet and Gold Gem, at least. Archer isn't really that great, but we'll take that. Okay, we're now definitely overweight. I guess we can rely on gore here.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to give you some stuff.
Give me the good stuff, Blood.
Yeah, let's just deposit a whole bunch here. Oh, you're already overweight, dang.
Back to it, huh?
Alright, Zora, how about you?
So what now?
Stop and trade some things.
Sure, I'll carry it all. I just imagine the sack is full of jewelry, dresses, and boots. I would never drop that.
Right, right. Has a 50% chance to deal 20 fire, frost, or shock damage. Huh. Got some interesting gear, that's for sure. We'll give you some light armor, I guess. We'll go by armor's quality here. You prefer light armor, so we'll get you the boiled leather armor. The Pathfinder boots, gauntlets. And I guess we can give you a helmet of any type, really. Here, take a steel helmet. There you go. And then weapon-wise, I guess the Blade of Winterhold goes hard. Yeah, that'll at least reduce our weight, so that's good. What's the weightiest thing we got? Well, obviously potions seem to be the weightiest, next to other things. Alright. And you can carry a bit more. We'll give you the boots here. For bracers. That should be it. Alright, that's it. Alright, I am going to wrap it up here, though. Because I've got things to do now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We managed to do quite a bit today. Mainly just get through Sarthaal. We did realize that we couldn't really use the amulet. But it is a powerful amulet, to be fair. Besides, I learned of something better. If we go through the Galdr amulet fragments, we could actually get a really powerful amulet, I do believe. So, I think I might actually do the Galdr quest here, which will get us something very powerful, I would imagine. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.